Hi everyone, and happy 1st of July to you all. I hope you're all well. It's nearly the weekend again, so it's that time to see what the energies are for us all. June went so fast, so July we need to really make the most of and have some fun. So just relax, take some nice deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. And we call in the divine energy. We call in our angels and guides, beings of light, to surround us all with their beautiful, positive, healing energy. Call in Archangel Michael to cut away any negativity, any cords or attachments that we're ready to let go of for our highest good, so that we can live the most positive, happiest life that we deserve. So just allow Archangel Michael to do that now. And I ask Archangel Raphael to fill any voids with green emerald healing light. To heal your mind, your body, and your soul, and your heart. To fill your heart with pure, unconditional love, so that all pain and all disappointments will melt away. Because you deserve to be happy and at peace on this planet. And we ask our angels to give us positive, helpful messages for our highest good. And we thank you, angels, divine energy and spirit. And just take another nice deep breath in and out. And then open your eyes and have a big stretch. Okay, well done. So, yes, happy July. I hope that you are all well and that you survived the powerful supermoon, and that this week hasn't been too hard for you. I feel there's been a lot of disappointment this week with everything that's going on in the world, but particularly Ireland at the moment, with the extension of not allowing indoor dining and pubs to reopen. So there must be a lot of worry and frustration and anger out there. So I'm going to pull some cards and see what the angels have to say. So just relax while I just pull these cards. And the weather's been lovely, so that has been helpful. Oops, and how many have we got there? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, perfect. So we will put these out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. There. there. Now, okay, let's see what are, well, these are the fairy cards, by the way. So I'm going to pull some fairy cards, and then we might pull an Archangel Michael card, and then one from the Archangel Oracle deck. Okay. Okay, so we've got 5 of Autumn, 10 of Winter, Balance, 5 of Summer, Ace of Summer, and Renewal 20. Okay, so 5 of Autumn, and it says, reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for a career change, feeling challenged by money issues. Okay, so that's very much, I think, about what's going on at the moment around business for people. So I'm going to read it now. 5 of Autumn, because it's very disappointing indeed that these poor people who have been so good following the rules, and now they are not allowed to open for the summer season, which is very, very sad and very worrying, I'm guessing, for a lot of them. So 5 of Autumn, when times feel challenging to you, there's always a way to receive help. Ask for divine guidance. God and the angels and the fairies are continuously nearby, awaiting a request for assistance. Help can just suddenly appear and provide you with what you need, so look for signs regarding how to proceed next. Magical messages appear every turn, in every moment of every day, if only you ask for them to be made clear. By focusing on the negative or the things that make your life unhappy, you set yourself on the path for more difficulties to arise. These are called self-fulfilling prophecies. Keep your thoughts positive and focused on that which you want to attract. A little boy fairy has the wisdom to ask for help when he needs it. Additional meanings: feeling challenged by money issues, poor timing for a career change, believing that you're alone when you're not, and health concerns. So I would feel it's definitely around what's going on at the moment, because I just feel there is a lot of worry and sadness and disappointment and anger and frustration around at the moment. And I think that your angels want you to ask for help. Sometimes we're so focused on how we think it's the only way it's going to be worked out is if, you know, if you're told that you can open up by the powers that be, or you ask your angels for another way, or you ask God and for another way to manifest what you want to accomplish. So we'll just carry on with the reading and see what they say, but ask for help is what they're saying. And feel that you're feeling challenged by money issues. Of course you are. We all, you know, everyone is, I'd say, at the moment, because no one knows what's going on in the world. So try not fall into that pit of despair and worry, because where there's a will, there's a way. It's always the magical energy of the universe to help us there. And even if you don't believe it, you know, even if you're not open to that, well, I imagine you are a little bit, or you wouldn't be watching this video. But if you find it hard to get your head around that, you know, sometimes things happen magically, well, not magically, but they manifest through your thoughts and your prayers, then give it a go. I mean, what have you got to lose? Absolutely nothing. So 10 of Winter is the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulder, and the end of addiction or codependency. Okay. So you've got fairies standing on the snowy hill, looking over at the sunshine and the fields of green. Okay, so 10 of Winter. Winter, 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 where are you? Okay, 10 of Winter. It's time to walk or run away. This situation no longer serves you, and it's merely holding you back. Sometimes endings are sad and sometimes they're a relief. Change can be stressful and intimidating, but trust that this is a healthy and necessary one. Drawing this card means that you have probably known for some time that you needed to move on, but you've been unable or unwilling to cut ties. Let go and set off on a journey towards a happier tomorrow. Set new goals for yourself. Make this a fresh start or beginning. Focus on the future, not the past. A fairy is leaving a challenging land of winter for a warmer destination, and soon her troubles will be over. Additionally means the resolution of difficulties, the end of an addiction, a weight lifted off your shoulders, and an emotional overreaction. So yeah, this says about leaving negative situations or things that are holding you back or not making you happy or causing stress. But that could just be, it doesn't mean that you have to actually go away anywhere or you have to leave like your town or your city or wherever you're living. It just means that this is a time now to turn your back on anything that's holding you back, anything that's negative in your life, just let it go. If you've had any addictions or things that again are negative for you, like it could be drinking or smoking or unhealthy relationships, or it could be too much sugar, or it could be just being very down on yourself and giving yourself a hard time, then this is a perfect time now to leave that behind, to leave that in the winter and move forward now into the sunshine. Okay. Change is hard, and sometimes it's hard to let go of things, but we have to. Sometimes we just have to walk away from things that don't serve us. So this card might resonate with some of you, or it might not, and that's okay. This message could be just for a few people, but it's also important to set new goals for yourself and focus on your future and not your past. So I think that's an important message for everybody as well, because holding on to the past does not serve you, and it just keeps bringing you back into painful memories and situations that are not healthy for you and can cause a lot of stress in the body, which is not good. Okay, so it's like they're saying you can do this. Just let go of negativity. Maybe it's like let go of what you think you're meant to believe or what you're meant to follow. It's like stand up for yourself, stand up for your beliefs. If you're not happy, then make the change. You can do this, So we'll carry on with the reading and see what else comes up. So we have number 14 major card, which is balance. Okay, we have the lion pouring out the red wine into the chalice, which is very beautiful. So now is the time to be open to compromise and cooperation with others. The perfect resolution is one that which each person's input is taken into consideration and blended into a win-win that everyone can feel good about. It's time to pause, take a few deep breaths, or even go for a quiet walk with the fairies in nature. Ask them to remove any anxieties you're experiencing so that you can return to a place of peace. Time of reflection can help you become aware of new and creative solutions. Be open to unique ideas that can be mixed together to bring about unanticipated and exciting results. Our fairy stands before the mighty lion at the mouth of the chalice well. Blood red iron ore in the water represents the feminine energy, while the white water represents the masculine force. Together they are collected into the chalice and symbolize the balance of the male and female strengths within each of us. The two energies are equally important for creation, health, success, and happiness. Additional meanings: moderation and self-restraint, merging viewpoints to create superior opportunity, taking your time and not rushing, a reaction that's appropriate to the situation. So that's quite an apt card as well. They're all very connected, aren't they? They're all making sense. So now is the time to be open to compromise and cooperation with others. Perfect resolution is one which each person's input is taken into consideration and blended to a win-win that everyone can feel good about. So that's really important, to maybe come together and come up with a solution together, because there's always a solution. There's always a solution. It's just a matter of talking to people, asking for help, coming together and just getting on the same page. And balance is so important anyway. And it's all about just, not getting stressed, not feeling that you're on your own with this, that you know that there are ways around things. Okay, so if you're feeling any of that, that there is a way. So then we have 5 of summer. It's saying trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from negative emotions of others, focusing on that which frightens you or worries you. So there's definitely a feeling of stress and worry, and people just being a little bit frightened at the moment about things that are going on in their life. But remember, you're not on your own. You're not on your own. Okay. There's much serene beauty in life. However, that kind of tranquility may be overlooked when you're fixated on things that make you unhappy. Release negative situations and return to your own inner peace. Make sure your thoughts are thoroughly focused on optimistic outcomes. So they're really pushing that you have to keep your thoughts positive. We say that probably every week, but it's so important. Envision the present and the future that you want to manifest and forget about the past. If you need to mourn a loss, don't hesitate to reach out to those around you who love you and can help you recover in a healthy way. Remove yourself from negative emotions of others. Melodramatic people and situations foster feelings like regret and anxiety which don't help you live the life that you desire. Don't worry, brighter days are just around the corner. The fairy appears clearly worried by what's just out of view of the card. She's ready to take flight when perhaps a time of contemplation would serve her better. So again, that's kind of repetitive in the balance card, where it's saying there's no rush, don't worry. It's like whatever is going to happen next, the positivity that's going to come next is going to stay forever. So even though you feel rushed or you feel that something has to happen the second, maybe it's best if it doesn't, and you just take your time with this and do it properly, if that makes sense. Try not focus on negative worries or negative, don't be around negative people who are just making you fearful and frightened. You can't see a way out at the moment, but you are going to get there, and that's by supporting, that's by finding people that will support you and will hold the same vision as you. What do you want to achieve? What do you want to see happen in your life? What do you want to attract to you? And by doing that, you need to visualize it. You need to visualize it now, not the past, not what negative people are saying. You need to focus on what you want to create right now and bring it with you into the future, and find people that can support that vision with you. It's almost like there's something new coming. There's something brand new with new energy around it, or it's starting to make sense now. Something really powerful, something that's gonna last forever. But at the moment, you just feel really unsettled and really negative and fearful about it because you can't see an end to that negativity. But it is, you're coming out of it, but you have to help yourself by doing the positive thinking and the affirmations and the prayer and the asking for help and asking for support and finding a community of people that will help you and support you. Okay, so then we have Ace of Summer. Lovely little girl, that little fairy, and she says, open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. Okay, great, we're heading in the right direction. So Ace of Summer. So this card indicates that a very rewarding and joyful relationship is about to begin. It may be with a new person who enters your life, or it can represent a new phase or emotional intimacy with a current partner. In order to attain fulfillment in your emotional life, you must first open your heart to love. And this includes believing in yourself and your worthiness to be loved, which is so important. When you're faced with an outpouring of affection, allow love to flow freely from your own heart, knowing that you deserve it in return. This card can also indicate the awakening of new psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. Watch for signs from the fairies and allow your intuition to guide you through your current situation. Our fairy friend stands on the base of the Chalice Well of Glastonbury, where the Holy Grail is said to have been buried by Joseph of Arimathea, a disciple of Jesus. Additional meanings of this card: a message of love, flirtation, empathy for those around you, very close platonic relationships, and finding a new home. So that card's all about love and happiness and peace and new beginnings and your spirituality becoming more enhanced and your intuition becoming more enhanced. And it's about peace, finding peace in your life. So it's all about new beginnings. It's all about newness and things more solid and happy and peaceful. Okay, so that's a good card. So the last of the fairy cards that came out is number 20, renewal. I think we've had this quite recently because it always reminds me of Santa Claus writing his or checking his list, his little elves. Okay, but this does come out a lot. So renewal. So it's time for a review. Take note of what you have learned in life so far. Where do you want to go next? You're in a moment when you can truly reinvent yourself and build the future you want. However, to successfully arrive at your destination, you'll need a very good map. Visualize your happiest possible future and start taking the appropriate steps. Feel free to ask a friend to help plan out your journey with you. Pay special attention to flashes of inspiration and original creative ideas. These epiphanies are part of your life purpose and they're meant to guide you on your way to joy. Our fairies are joined by Joseph of Arimathea. He's back again, the original guardian of the Holy Grail in Glastonbury. In his later years, Joseph allowed his beard to grow, and he may remind you of St. Nicholas, holding his list and sitting beneath the holy hawthorn tree, which only blooms at Christmas and Easter. The rabbit and the butterfly in the card symbolize springtime to show the metaphorical movement from winter to spring in your life. Additional meanings: an important milestone, seeing things in a whole new light, a call to fulfill your destiny, releasing judgments of yourself and others, and understanding your life purpose. So that's a really powerful card. It's about looking back and sitting down and thinking about all the lessons that you've learned so far, what you want to bring into your new world with you, your new life with you, and it just feels very solid. Like it's like everything's so messy at the moment and unknown and unsettled, and everyone's kind of in limbo. But these cards are saying it is going to make sense. It is going to make sense in the end. You just have to be patient and do the work and trust and look for support and helpful people to bring you there, and your angels and your guides, and so much out there that are there for you to help you and support you. Okay, so let's pull an Archangel Michael card and see, can Michael give us any more guidance? Oops, there we go. Okay, interesting. So Archangel Michael, ask Archangel Michael to help you with this situation. Love it. Okay. Constantly asking Archangel Michael to help you with situations. He's a very busy Archangel. The situation that's concerning you can improve with Archangel Michael's help. This card serves as a reminder that it's never too late to get the angels involved, and their assistance will improve everything immediately, including giving your inner peace new ideas and insights. Excuse me. Michael will help you in ingenious and unexpected ways, so be open to miracles that take on surprising forms. Possible meanings: know that you're powerful. Really important. Know that you're powerful. You're not a victim. You only allow yourself to be a victim. Release any blame for yourself or others. That came up in the fairy cards. Focus upon solutions, not problems. Again, that came up in the cards. Allow other people to help you. Again, that came up in the cards. And keep an open mind to alternative solutions. So that kind of just brings it all down into one card, really, doesn't it? I'm really happy that that came out. He is so cool. He is a cool angel. Look. You got that sword and chop away all that negativity in our lives. So it's a little prayer. It says, Archangel Michael, thank you for assisting me with, so describe what situation that's going on that you need help with. Please help me to be filled with faith and peace at all times. Beautiful. Okay, really happy with that. So I go on a lot and probably come out with some crazy things as I'm going through these readings, but you're very patient that you listen to me and let me off with that. But hopefully by the end of the reading, I have my message across, or I have the angel's message across. But yeah, so remember the first card, 5 of Autumn, reach out to others for assistance, feeling challenged and frightened. So Archangel Michael is really saying, you know, if you're frightened, if you're concerned, ask him to help. And you do not have to know how he's going to help you. You might not even have that, I don't know, thought in your mind. You just have to trust. You just have to trust that he will. So if you cannot see a solution, if you cannot see an end to your problem or how something's going to manifest, just let yourself off the hook. Stop stressing out. Stop giving yourself all that grief and just trust. Just trust. I wish I could make you believe that. And I know, because I go through it myself all the time. But I knew I just have to pinch myself and go, it's okay. Everything happens for a reason. I'm going through this for a reason. So I just have to trust. We all have to trust. Okay, I'm going to pull an Archangel card and just see what the Archangels, more Archangels, like that was just the Archangel Michael deck I pulled there. So this is a mixture of angels. Okay, and we got 2. Okay, leadership and life review. So leadership is Archangel Gabriel. Again, an amazing angel. Archangel. Okay. It's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. Embrace your power in a loving way and use it for the greater good. I'll guide your actions so they inspire and motivate others. I'll also replace any self-doubt about your qualifications with an increased desire to serve, help, and teach. When your focus is more on how may I serve, then you won't worry about what others may think about you. Focus upon your strengths and many lessons you've learned and how good it feels to be living an example of following one's divine guidance. So that's a really good card. So it's like, take your power back. You be the one that takes charge and helps people see their brilliance and motivate them to do good in the world. Because if you're doing it, then they'll follow you. Okay? So leadership. And Gabriel's the Archangel of career. So creativity. Taking charge. Yeah. Love it. And then we have Archangel Jeremiel. Life review. Okay. Which is the card next door to leadership. So, okay. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that's unbalanced. It takes courage to look at your life, yet if done with compassion and a sense of humor, you'll grow and learn from a life review. I'll help you take stock of where you've been, and we'll look what you've learned and how these lessons are a valuable asset for today and tomorrow. We'll also notice life patterns that aren't serving your highest good, and we'll take steps to release those patterns. Great card too. I really, really like it. Really happy with those. Okay, so that's the reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you got something from it. I think it's pretty clear that if you're struggling and you're going through hard times at the moment and you're worrying and you're fearful, ask your angels, ask your friends, ask anyone who can help you. Find people who can get on the same wavelength, which positively on your wavelength. Get away from negative people, negative situations. Take charge of what you want in this world, because you're a free person. God put you on this earth to be free. He did not put you on this earth to suffer. He didn't put you on this earth to do as you were told. As long as you're not doing bad or you're not harming anyone, then you are free to do whatever you choose in this life. If it's from a place of positivity, a place of love, a place of compassion, then only good things can happen. So I'm sending you so much love. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next week for your energy reading. So keep the faith. Lots of love. Bye.